All right, might as well start. Welcome, welcome. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just adding something on very, very quickly. Okay, I think that should be it. And then I'm just adding it on here too. Give me, sorry, a couple of seconds. Should have done this before stream. There we go. All right, let's jump into it. So today we are continuing the diagnostics page. So let's npm run watch here. Let's do a little bit of a stretch. Let's get our debug up and running. Let's close our settings file. Oh, what happened then? Alright, I don't know what happened then. Let's find out that I've got a random breakpoint in the settings file. There we go. Okay. Diagnostic information. So that's true for us. We've got everything local. That's the Azure storage. There you go. We've got this all set up, which is, yep, the S3 sort of stuff. The SMTP host stuff. I don't think I've got that set up in my settings file. So I don't know why I closed my settings file. I just did, but let's go back and check it out. So yes, I'm gonna move the mic just slightly closer to me. We want to go to local and then settings. And then that would usually be towards the bottom. Socks, stop it. Yeah, we just don't have it set up here. So we can't send emails or anything like that. But that's fine. And then we've got the allowed hosts, which we're happy with. All right, so now we need to verify upload docs. So we're happy with how all of this turned out. Let's start closing everything. Go from a basic sort of where we were. So now we need to do this sort of thing. So user clicks on a button, JS creates the file, upload, and all that kind of stuff. So what we need to do is, and I think we were doing this last week. So here's our upload test. So we've got the upload document. So we've got a button that says upload test. All right, so what we want to do is diagnostic information. We're going to place that over there. We're going to actually put it in here. All right, so down at the bottom. So we're going to follow the HR. We've got HR down here. And then what we want is we want a diagnostic upload, like so. Now we don't need to include this at the top level because this will only ever occur in here. So we'll just have it like this. Like so. And we're just neatening up this sort of stuff. We like to have it in a certain style. So there we go. So someone clicks on the upload test. At the moment, nothing's happened. Buffer is not defined or anything like that. So we're going to have to go through and do this. So buffer is not defined. All right, so JavaScript buffer is not defined. Okay. So I've got socks licking me at the moment. I'm just going to have to scroll down. So answering my own question, 2 things help me resolve the issue. Adding the plugin section. All right. Okay. So it's probably getting here and not working. So we just want to confirm that. And then what we're doing is we're piss off. Excuse my French. Okay. Yeah, unhandled error. Okay, so VueJS buffer. Is buffer something I don't have access to? Okay. I thought I did. Because all we're doing is we're creating a UID, which is that, which we tested. We probably didn't test this other thing. So if I clear all that and I paste this in, there's our UUID. So if we go UUID, presto, done. Everyone's happy. And then doesn't like it. However, that being said, is that because I'm not typing in new? Yeah, buffer isn't defined. All right, no problem. So, creating the file we are uploading. So, what we want is, we want JavaScript, Axios, create text file from string. And this person was like, use buffer. So when I create a buffer, I had to... Okay, Axios, create a file from a string. How to post a file from a form. Turn a string to a file. Convert blob URL to file with Axios. All right, here we go. File, await, fetch, blob URL, then blob. All right, apparently I tried as overkill. Here's a solution that worked for me. Const, response type blob, blob URL, config. Response data file name. All right, we might as well try something like that, because if it comes back... Okay, cool. So what I'll do is do something like that. Then remove that, and then just have UID. Don't know if this will work. We're just playing around with it. Gonna hit reload. Gonna go upload, and don't. Argument 2 does not. All right, cool. So JavaScript, turn string to blob. There we go. So we just play around until we find out what we need. We learn how to handle a common scenario encountered by software engineers. Converting a base64 string to a blob in JavaScript. This skill provides valuable situations, particularly when there's a need to store images or files in a database. This upcoming section of the blog post will delve into the process. Yep, cool. So, base64 to blob, byte characters, a blob, a tob. All right. Okay. Function to convert base64 to blob. Function to save blog as text file. Example of base64. Okay, I think there's probably something better. My string hello world, my blob equals new blob, string, type text plain. All right, let's try this out. So we'll grab the UUID once again. All right, sunshine. Copy then. Sorry, copy paste. It's annoying. I press Control C. So var my blob equals new blob, and then what we have is the UUID followed by the type is text/plain. All right, cool. Let's try that. So going down here, I'm going to get rid of the buffer. We're going to go blob. We're going to have the UID, and we're going to have the type is text/plain or plain text. Text/plain. All right, sweet. And then up here, we've got document. Now this might be a new blob. Yep, new blob. All right, everything should work now. Now we'll go back to here. We hit refresh, upload, and we get another error, which is 404 not found, which is true. We haven't actually implemented this yet, and also we've got diagnostic information. All right, cool. So the next thing we need to do is fix this up, this root URL. So what we need is we need the vuex. So import, actually we have it right above us. And we've got the map at get root URL. Oh, we might not have the root URL. Yeah. All right. Diagnostic information. We need the root URL. And then we're no PQRS, so that will go root URL. And what this is just a simple type of string. A default is going to be like this. And then in the mounted, we have a this dot $store dispatch, and then we've got not necessarily new toast. Actually, it might be a commit. Tell you what, we'll actually have a look at it. Won't be under project information. This, we can find reference to this in the modules, submodules, actually modules, and then parent module. So what we want to do, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to yank those particular lines. We're going to paste them. We're just updating the one. And then what we need to do is we need that information. So if we actually go to our NearBeach stuff, go into our templates, go into NearBeach, let's take projects, project information. You'll find that it's right here. We just need that one line. And then we need to go into our diagnostics, just paste it in. That's all we need to do. I'm going to place that there just in case we need it anymore. So going back here, everything should have worked. We have now clicked on the upload test. We still get a different, this is weird. All right, let's jump onto here. Diagnostic information, root URL is that. VueJS. URLs, root URL, static URL, we don't know, but we don't need that information. So if we go back to our applications, our components, we should open this up. We should open the configure provider. We should hit the diagnostic. Ooh, we don't have a watch on the root URL. We've got it there though. Oh, are they part of computed? They're part of computed. Sorry, that is my bad. So we'll hit refresh again. We'll hit this. We will have the diagnostic upload test 404 not found. It's just because we don't have that yet. So if we go to, let's say, that page. So we've only got the diagnostic information. Yeah, information. Yeah, I've spelt that wrong. I'm going to fix that up right now. I'm going to have to stop the server. I'm going to go open up the URLs and we're going to add in, we're going to modify that one URL and we're going to fix the other one. So there we go. And now we've got another one. And this one is upload tests. Is it upload tests or upload test? Upload test. Okay, cool. Then we've got diagnostic views, diagnostic upload. Now I'm going to change this to text. Right, name equals diagnostic information upload test. Now we need to open up the view. So we need to go to NearBeach. We want the views. We want the diagnostic stuff. There we go. And diagnostic test. All right, cool. So I should exclude those for the moment. What we want to do is we want to get the form. So form equals, and we don't actually have a particular form at the moment. So we need to create a form. So here we go. Scroll up. Once again, we just go in alphabetical order. So after the deletes and before the O's, we'll have a simple class diagnostic upload test form forms.form. We don't need any more than that. So at the moment, what we need is we need to see what we do with the documents itself. So we've got the document is a form field. Parent folder we won't need. The UUID we won't need. So we just need the forms file field. So that will be and then they've got required equals true, which is true. All right, cool. I'm double checking. It's just called document. Okay, cool. Equals diagnostic upload test form, and then we request dot post and request dot files, like so. If not form dot is valid, return HTTP response bad request form dot errors. Okay, cool. So we just need to import this. I'm just hovering over that. I'm just doing that. It's simple. It's easy. So everything passes. So what we want is get the form data and then submit the form. Submit the form. All right, cool. Now, what we want to do is we want customer views, because with the profile picture, we're doing the exact same thing here. So we're going to reference this. This is going off to the side, and we're just going to submit the form. So file equals form.cleaned data. Oh, we've got file. So I'm going to check that implementation. All right, cool. So they've got it named like that. That's fine. We're going to call it document. Document description equals string document. Now I'm going to call this document. We're keeping the same sort of thing. We don't need to check the file size because we know what the file is going to be. In fact, it shouldn't be too big. Yes. All right, upload the document. So document submit underscore equals handle document permissions. We've got a request. We've got a request.files document. We've got the document. We've got the the destination. I'm going to double check to see if I need these these particular ones. So we just need request files, document, and then, oh, that's me at the moment. That's the diagnostic view. Document description. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Like so. Now what I'm going to do, so you notice that I put a UUID in. I'm going to keep that UUID. So I should delete that. Oh no. Okay, request files, document description. Oh, we haven't put in document. Then we've got the destination. We've got the parent. And in parent folder will be 0. I should have opened up that file. Where was it? And what I can do, okay, new object. This is part of the diagnostics. This is part of the, yeah, all right, cool. I'm gonna open up that. I'm gonna reference that one instead over here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna delete that. That's fine. I'm going to yank this 52 to that. That's gonna be, let's just yank 10 lines. All right, so we still have the thing called file up here. So we're gonna call it file. And that's just gonna be file. All right, handle the document permissions. I'm gonna insert that. With the form itself, we're gonna go to that particular form, but first what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this one. We're gonna have a look at the UUID. So it's just that. All right, so we're happy with that. We're just gonna paste it at the end. Cool, so we need that data. Now, one thing we need, so we need to send that data up. So we've got the UUID. So data to send, append document. Okay. We also need data to send dot set. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that that JavaScript in a minute. And then UUID is UUID. Okay, cool. So that should be based off when we update the customer profile. So if we bump this over to the right, sorry, I know you guys can't see that. Set profile picture, update customer, update profile picture. Okay, where is our first name, last name? Yeah, socks. Okay, Looks like I'm not doing anything there. So let's go into the document wizard. So the upload document wizard, I'm just banging this over here so everyone can read it. All right, scrolling all the way up. Okay, so the document wizard, we're going through all this sort of thing. Upload percentage, yep, we're all understanding of that. Handle file uploads. Handle file uploads. All right. Upload file, here it goes. So we do set the document. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here for reference. Okay, so over here, diagnostic test upload. So we've got the UID. We've got the document. What we want to do is handle file upload if max size and equals false, document description equals that. Upload file. All right, cool. Data set document model, document description. Okay, and when we do the Axios, we've got data send and config. Okay, and we're just set, we're not appending. And then, yeah, that should be it. Very, very certain that should be it. And then data send, and then we get our response back and so forth like that. So from there, we'll need to hit diagnostic upload test. So we go through the form. We've got the form data coming through. We've got the file itself. So we've got the UID and the parent folder, which is going to be a 0. So we're happy with that. So we've got the destination. We've got yeah. All right, cool. We've got the ID. Sweet. Ooh, sorry. I'm going to refresh. I need to hit debug. If it will. And then we need this one. Then we hit upload test. And we get a 500 error. Diagnostic upload test form object has no attribute cleaned data. But it should be a form. What is this talking about? Alright, I'm going to put a breakpoint on that. Because I don't trust that. Alright, so we're stepping over. Didn't even make it that far. Alright, we're going to hit this. So it's a form. It's diagnostic upload test form bound true, valid unknown, fields, document, and UUID. Alright, looking down here. We've got data, declared fields. Yeah, we don't have cleaned data. Okay. Sorry, just sorry for the yawn. Okay, Django form does not have cleaned data. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to have a look at in here. So we've got this new object and all that kind of stuff. Form, request post, dot request files. Yep, we've done that correctly. And if it's valid. Okay, I think I just needed to do that correctly. Let's try this again. There we go. Now it has, I must have spelt this wrong. Or not include the brackets or something really random like that. And this is now a file. So file is a file itself, text plain. All right, cool. And then I'm just going to hit play. Could not connect to endpoint, HTTP, localhost, NearBeach private. Yeah, yep. That's just because we don't have Docker running. And that should be pulling the latest. Oh, I can't wait till I need to sit down and fix this computer. When I say fix, I mean I've reset all the BIOS to standard, and I haven't passed through the special features for the CPU and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I need to get that sorted so I can use Docker Desktop. Oh, because I don't have any of my buckets or anything like that. Yeah, created 36 seconds ago. Two weeks ago. Yeah, because if I do that, it's like, oh, KVM is not enabled. And if I go into... Actually, if it's just as simple as doing something like this. Hang on. Yeah, there it is. KVM is disabled by your BIOS. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Alright, enable virtualization technology. Okay. Cool. Alright, so the problem is I need to connect this new Minio thing. Create access key. Yeah, sweet. Create. I'm gonna copy this. I'm not worried about these secrets at all. Because these are just local things. And it's gonna disappear anyway. So we need that pasted in there. And we need that pasted in there. We hit save. So we're happy with that. Then we have a bucket and create a bucket, and we're going to call it NearBeach. Yeah, we're just going to call it NearBeach. Versioning object locking quota. Let's go create bucket. Let's click in here. Let's go rewrite. Raw policy, let's copy that. Let's go save. And I think we need access keys go into here. We need to paste this policy in. Think. And then what we need to do is stop, start again. All right, it doesn't have any issues. Okay, cool. So going into here, let's just click on upload test. Get rid of that. Let's hit play. Let's come back with 200. All right, sweet. And if we go into our Minio console and go into our buckets, object browser, sorry. And there it go. Sweet. Now this didn't get named correctly. This got named object. I'm not happy with that. Because it should be a simple name. That way people know what it is. So we'll fix this up. So going through here, document description should be passing through properly instead of being called object. And I know why. So if we actually go to here, what we've done is we've essentially just set the UUID. We haven't actually changed that UUID. So if we actually grab this and copy it, let's just use in this console right now. Let's paste that in. If we go UUID dot to string, that will be better because it gets sent as an object. It's still an object, like so. All right, sweet. So we wait a couple of seconds. We're going to hit reload. We're going to reload again. We're going to hit upload test. As you see, everything worked perfectly fine. The UUID is this. We sent the document like that. if we have a look at our Minio console now, so object browser, private, we've got, I think this is the new one. No, they're both called object. Ooh, let's have a look in here. File name, object. Okay, probably. Okay, let's try that. Waiting a few seconds, gonna hit reload, gonna hit that upload test, we're gonna hit this, there we go. And this one is UID D4. So if we go into refresh, oh yeah, it might be D4. There you go, diagnostic upload test. And it's about 36 bytes. So extremely small for someone. It's not really going to affect so much with the bandwidth. So yeah. And what's going to happen is when someone clicks on that button, it's going to disappear too. And as you see, this is going to be a 2 kilobytes. So this should send over the internet very fast. I'm not going to worry about adding in any, loading or anything like that. So straight away, we're going to notify the user. Oh, hang on. We're going to wait to do all that so they can. Has uploaded. Now I might change that from has uploaded into a state. Do you mind ripping apart my thing, Socks? Just wait, I've got to record this. Alright, Socks has just been naughty. So I might do this as upload state. The reason being is the instant we click that, we change the state. Has uploaded, false. Yeah. This will be upload state of none. Or initial. Before upload. And what we'll do is we'll do it like this. Before upload. And then it'll be upload state equals before upload. Like so. Easy done. And then we'll have a div v else if. Then we have upload state equals sending. And it'll just be nothing. It sucks. Off! No. Keep fucking doing that. Sorry about that. She's just causing trouble. Div class equals alert info. Currently sending data. So we might as well get it like this, and then we got it like this, and please download and compare it with stuff like that. Alright, sweet. So, going with this. Someone will click on that, it'll change. Yeah. Okay, we still need to do stuff when we get data back. And Socks has just thrown my whole entire fucking mind into whack now. Because I don't know what she did. Give me 2 seconds, sorry. She is just absolutely causing trouble today. Okay. I don't think she did much. She opened up another tab and started doing stuff in another tab, so... I don't fucking know. She knows not to do that. Alright, so we've got the core config done, the upload we're doing at the moment. So what we want to do is documentation consider should have random UID. It does generate, yep, alright, cool. It does that sort of thing. Method, user clicks the button, yes. JS file creates and uploads, yes. User told to download file. I'm just letting Socks out of this room. Alright, out you hop. Alright, so we should get some information from up here. We should get the document results. I'm just gonna put that. Handle document permissions. It's not other, it'll be document submit and document results. So I don't know which one we want, but I should look over here. Okay, cool. Actually, yeah, we want document results. We just want underscore document results. And then what we need to do is we send back a JSON sort of thing. So I'm just gonna yank these 5 lines. Like so, and we need to import JSON. Okay, cool. And we should import that. All right, wait a few seconds. We're gonna hit reload. We're gonna hit upload test. We get some data back. So with the response, we've got the document ID, document description, and the document key. Which is all that information that we need. So what we can do is we go over here, under here, what we do is we just simply go in here and we just, so its contents should be this UID verification. So this .UID verification equals UID. Cool. The download location equals the response .data dot. Now this is an object and we just need the document key location. Now this should go in a couple of backticks because we'll need this .root URL. All right. And then that's also got to be like that. This will be this $store.dispatch. It will be a new toast. And it'll have header of error with uploads. Message will be sorry, could not upload document. Error. And then we just key in the error. Extra classes is going to be background warning, background danger, sorry. Delay is going to be 0. Cool. I think that's all we need. So, waiting a few seconds, we're going to hit reload. We're going to upload test. All right, maybe a little more than a couple of seconds. Upload. Oh, I need to change the state. All right, cool. State changes. All right, this dot upload state is going to be, now what did we state this is uploading, right? Sending. And then up here, this dot upload state equals completed. All right, so we wait a few seconds, we hit reload. Okay, boom. Now we don't have the file name itself. So what we're gonna do, oh, here should, undefined. All right. Console log response data, response.data. Okay. It does come through as an array. All right. Just as simple as that. Waiting a few seconds. Can hit reload. Can hit that. There we go, but why is that not? Oh, whoops. There we go, href. And what I'm going to do, please click here to download the file. Its contents should match that. All right, sweet. Wait a few seconds, hit reload. And then we should hit this. And then it actually should be that. Okay, this is why we test. So what we need to do is, it's not the document itself. It's going to be private and then that. And if we have a look at the network itself, we want the document key ID. Okay. Followed by, I think, a / at the end. So we wait a few minutes, we hit reload. We'll then upload test, click here. And should download, and that should match that UUID. All right, so there's our test download. This is all done. And now we're just going to do our email test, which I'm going to close everything, close all tabs, close all tabs. All right, we're in a good spot. We're going to minimize everything. We're going to open up this. We're going to open up our source. We're going to open up our JavaScript. We're going to delete that. We're going to open up our components. We're going to open up our diagnostics. We're going to go new file, and we're going to call it diagnostic email test.vue. All right, so that's all we need for the moment. What we want is div class equals a row, and then we've got div class equals col md4. In here, what we want is very similar to what this is. We've got test download, so we'll have strong email test, then we'll have p class equals text instruction. Just double checking that. Yep, I made a mistake in the last one, but that's perfectly fine. I can fix that right now. Easy. Please use the email field to send yourself an email. Please click send email to send an email to yourself. If you do not receive an email, it means there is something broken. Potential broken stuff, so p class equals text instructions. Potential issues, unsorted list, list item, spam, blocking email, server not sending, credentials, email credentials incorrect. All right, cool. And then what we want is we want a simple div class equals col md8, and then a simple button class equals btn, and we're going to go warning, send email. And we just want to send an email. Pretty simple stuff. So, yeah. Now, do we need validation? No, we don't. We're actually sending the email on behalf of the user. That's perfectly fine. That will actually happen in the backend. So, methods. Send email. We've only got the URL. Now, we don't have root URL, so we'll need computed. What's computed again? And what we'll also need is import ... Just double checking that map getters. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Then it's a diagnostic information. And then it'll be email test. It's simple. It's easy. Then we don't really have a response, what we're going to do is we'll probably... we need a state. Okay. So email state will be then sending email. Whoops. Dot email state equal sent email. Catch. We'll have an error. This dot email state equals failed sending. All right, cool. So I'm going to minimize this. So in here, we will have a simple if statement, email state equals, and it's currently set as not started. And that way it'll disappear straight away. Then we'll have div class equals alert success, where this will be if email state equals, and then we'll have so we've got not sending email, so sending email. Yep, we'll like that. So 3 of those, except this will become warning. And we'll make it so that way currently sending the email, please wait. All right, success. And we'll also have one which will say danger, which will be for failed, so failed sending. And we'll have it so that way, sorry, the backend server could not send the email. Please check logs. So this will be sent email. Not send email, sent. And this will be email sent by backend. Please check your inbox. You do not receive the email. Please check to make sure it is not in spam. Also check your just leave it at that. Okay, cool. So we've got all that in there. We've got the email sent. This will send it to the email test. That'll be fine. The error will be fine. And then what we want to do is this dot dispatch. This $store.dispatch. We're dispatching a new toast. The header will be error sending email. Message will just be the error itself. And then the extra classes will be background warning or danger and delay of 0. Okay. I think that's good. So what we'll do is we'll refresh. We haven't actually keyed it into there yet, so we need to place it into diagnostic information. So that's just going to be as simple as us just going bang bang diagnostic email test, and that's all we need. Then what we do, refresh. Can't find module VueJS. It's all lowercase. All right, we need HR. All right, send email. Ooh, we haven't plugged up that button yet. So, all right. So v on click equals, and this is send email. Done. Simple as that. Wait a few seconds. Hit reload. Sorry, backend could not send the email. Check logs. Access error. Network error. Yep, perfect. All right, the same origin policy disallows the reading remote. Yep. So what we actually do need down here is we need set up data to send. That'll be const data to send equals new form data, like so, and then we just key that in data to send. Yeah. Now that should have the cause and all that kind of stuff in there. And all that fun stuff. Send email. All right. Oh, it's not getting the root URL. No, it is. That's okay, that's weird. Let's have a look at our view stuff. Let's have a look at our components. So we need to refresh. Oh, sorry, I should have been looking down here. We don't have everything rendering there. Great. Oh, the joys. UX bindings. Root URL / Oh, I see it. Don't need that. Alright, hit refresh. A couple of times. Send email. Alright, so let's check this particular one. This should be 404. Yep, 404. Cool. So, what we need to do is straight off the bat, let's get rid of wait a little while, hit refresh. Yeah, all right, sweet. We're still getting that 404. We want that 404. Cool, let's open up the NearBeach stuff. Let's go into our URLs. So up here, we'll add in the path. So that'll be diagnostic information. And then it'll be email test. Then followed by diagnostic views. Diagnostic email test. No, we'll keep it simple. All right, like so. Let's open up the views themselves, so the diagnostics views. So we're happy with the upload test. This will become email test, like so. And because we like everything in alphabetical order, it will go up here, like so. Okay, straight off the bat, let's actually see how we're handling our emails elsewhere. So we'll open up NearBeach, we'll open up the views, we'll open up the authentication views. So this is first time checked login. This is login. Log out. Permission denied, test permission. Now, I don't know how I'm doing the emails in here. So what I want to do, I actually want to copy this, and I want to find it in the code. So that's part of the diagnostics. No, we don't want diagnostics. Don't want diagnostics. Don't want diagnostics. All right. Okay, so I don't know how I'm doing this. Okay. Let's see if I've got core mail. No. All right. Looks like I'm not really doing this anywhere. So from Django.core.mail import, and then send email. Oh, send mail. Okay, cool. And it's just going to be that. So what we want to do, I'm just going to paste that in. Subject here. So this is a NearBeach test diagnostic test email. End of message. Please ignore. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. NearBeach.read the docs. I'm going with the old installation process. Because this had email stuff in here. Your email host, email port, host username, password, default from email. All right. We want something like that. And then what we want to do is we're just going to copy this. I'm going to paste it in. I'm going to paste it in. If it's an error, error at error.com. All right. And then that will be default from email to request dot user name dot email. And fail silent false. All right, so what we want to do is we want to have a try. And we definitely want to put all of this in a try. Then catch, or and what's the opposite to a try? Finally. Return HTTP bad response. Could not send email test. Okay, cool. That I should put default email. And what I should do is that should be fine. Yeah, because that would work perfectly fine. All right, this isn't going to work for us, but I'm just going to hit refresh. I'm going to go send email. 404 400 could not send email test. Yeah, because it hits this. We don't have any of that information set up. That's perfectly fine. I'm just going to go to mailtrap.io. And hey, QLogic. Yes, welcome. Thank you. Yep, I meant, yeah, the finally. Except, not finally. Is that? So I am going to double check by copying and pasting that in there. And then realizing that, going to tab in. Try catch Python. Finally always runs. All right, cool. Ooh. Let's just pretend I didn't see that. How have you been, QLogic? Hopefully you've been well. Oh, yep. It's all lowercase. Why is that giving me the do not use bear except? Okay, more actions. Why is it telling me not to use? All right, exception as an E. All right. Let's just copy that. Let's not paste finally here. All right, paste it in. Exception as E. All right. Could not send email tests. Let's do that. Could not send email tests. Error. And it's just that in Python. Okay. You really want accept some error more specific. Okay, yeah. I haven't used try except in Python that much, so give me a second whilst I could not send error object has no attribute username. All right. Email did not send. Okay, I am clearly learning this. Whilst that's happening, I'm just going to log in. Click on that. I am going to click on the Django stuff. I'm going to click copy. I'm going to go to our env. I'm going to paste that in. I'm not too worried about this. Once again, I'll just change this at the end of stream, because it won't take me long to click on reset credentials. All right, as for wherever I was, so okay, it doesn't like that. I will probably just go back to that. Exception is E. Let's go over here. Let's hit refresh. Let's hit send email. All right. Request failed. So wait, why did it fail? Oh, yep, we haven't fixed that core issue yet. Which, if memory serves me correctly, Django request get user email. Okay, but I thought I could get that from the request. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's it might be user. Okay. Yeah, it might just be user. And I've just gone crazy. Okay, hitting refresh, sending that. That's gone like that. That's like that. So our admin, if we open this up, we should have email. Here we go. Yep, sweet. So yeah, I was just being silly with all of that. And then we get it back here. Could not send. Error. Connection refused. All right, sweet. Okay, so why? Probably because I put this in here, so... Actually, no, that should be fine. Sandbox, passwords, that, all of that. Yep, stop, debug, refresh, send email test. We've clicked on this. Okay. Default email. All right, that shouldn't be correct, but that's fine. Don't I have... Now I've got the port, got the username, password. Probably need all of this in the settings file. All right, let's minimize everything. Let's open up this. Let's open up our local. Let's open up our settings. We're just going to go to the very end. We're going to just paste that in. What we're also going to do is we're going to stupidly close our env file. We're going to do that. And we're going to paste them in afterwards. We're going to remove the host, remove the port, remove the username, remove that for the moment, paste that at the end. That is actually going to be support@nearbeach.org or no reply. Okay, we're going to hit stop. We're going to hit debug again. And then what we're going to do We're gonna pray. We're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit that. I'm just gonna hit play. Currently sending email. Perfect. All right. And then if we go in here, done. NearBeach diagnostic test email, enter message. Please ignore. Sweet. We don't need any more than that. So what we need to do, so let's go to our terminal. Let's cd. Let's stop our current build. Let's cd into NearBeach itself, get status. All right, so what I want to do is I want to remove NearBeach static, git checkout NearBeach static, git status. All right, that gets rid of everything. So we've got the forms, we edited the forms, we edited the templates today, we edited the URLs, diagnostic views, NearBeach view, diagnostic view, yep. Local settings.py, we want to check those out. We git checkout. All right, cool. The source, the JavaScript email information and upload. All right, cool. Git add, git commit. Completed the diagnostic tools. So that's pushing everything up into the features. Let's squash those features. So git flow feature finish diagnostic page, and we want to squish. Unrecognized. All right. Give me 2 seconds. Help. Squash. All right, so what we're doing, squashing the following commit. Yep. Cool, yeah, I'm happy with all of that. Right, quit. And done. So we just done another feature of NearBeach, which I'm happy with. So we can, oops, sorry, I just want to reload those because I want to actually, with my credentials, reset credentials. All right, cool. Okay, let's just close all of that. Let's go into here. Let's type in like a madman. And let's sign this off. Okay, rich text blocks, usual aims. No, we don't want any of that yet. This is what we want. Construction of this. So we're going to open that up. Sad thing is, actually, no, that should do it. No, it didn't. Oh, all right. All right, sweet. Cool, so if we go to nearbeach.org, blogs, and we click on our blog, We have counter bugs, all that kind of stuff. We're happy with that. Current release, yep, we're happy with all of that. The usual aims, full site testing, document testing and improving. Yep, sweet, sweet, sweet. We're always improving documentation and all that kind of stuff. Improvements to unit tests, we've actually done that this month, which I'm happy with. List all the bugs in NearBeach, yep. Improvements. So we've just got to replace Webpack with Vite, which is it's gonna happen one day. I don't know when. We've also got the Podman container, which we want to sort of implement and so forth like that, or get help with, and implement end-to-end testing into the CI/CD pipeline, which I've been doing a bit of research about. I'm kind of like, oh, should we get people to still just do this locally? It'll be nice if we can do it, but it looks like I need to set up Circle CI so that it runs a server and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, it's one of those things which, you know what, we can play around with it. We can test it today. We've done what we've done. We've done, oh, you know, one thing I didn't actually do, I didn't actually create the menu item. All right, let's do that very quickly. Let's go into NearBeach. Let's open up the templates. Let's open up the templates. Let's open up the partials, and then we need the header where all of our menu stuff is. So user drop down. Here's our user stuff. Here's our search stuff. Here's our administration stuff. All right, search user, search. All right. What we need, copy this, paste this in. I'm going to copy this, we're going to paste this in. This is a drop down item. This is going to be diagnostic information, and we're just going to say diagnostic information. All right. I don't think, yeah, that's pretty separate from the other things too. So if we're still playing with that, we should hit reload here, and diagnostic information, perfect. Now it's coming up blank because we haven't compiled the source code at all. So yeah, sweet. So I'm gonna just push that fix. Adding the diagnostic information page into the navigation bar. All right, sweet. So yeah, we could have a look at implementing end-to-end testing using the CI/CD sort of stuff. What I want is Circle CI local runner. How to use the local CLI tool and stuff like that. Validating. All right, cool. So if we have Circle CI, ooh, we've got it installed. Do we need to update it? You know, before we do any of that, let's just stretch for a moment. All right, cool. Let's also. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. So how to use, so we'll need to validate. So Circle CI config validate. A new release is available. You can update. All right, Circle CI update install. Now if I need sudo, oof. Yeah. Yeah, we'll allow that. Cool. Updated. Sweet. Then what I want to do is that. That's because I. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Sweet. So circle CI local execute dot. If memory serves me correctly. Failed to connect to Docker. Please ensure Docker is running. Docker version. Docker is running. Yes, because I don't have that KVM stuff set up. Damn it. Alright. That is annoying. So I need to install KVM. Get that up and running. Okay, so we can't do that tonight. I'm having a look at my whiteboard. Sorry, I've got to move something on my whiteboard to see it. So, implement custom user tables and document the requirements for this to work. Ooh, I could do that because I've got the code. I can rub the diagnostic page off the board. So, implement end-to-end testing into Circle CI. Which... okay. Can't do, but I've got a theory on how to do it at the moment, and I think... okay. So let's actually open up the code. Let's minimize everything. Open up NearBeach, open up Circle CI config. Let's minimize this, let's stop this. We don't need the server running at all. So at the moment, it's build and test backend. So it'll build up this backend and so forth like that, and then I'll run the command, and everyone's hunky-dory and happy. What I could potentially do, so that's one particular one, and then we got build up and test the front end. So Docker, it runs all the things, and then so forth like that. What I could do is using this particular one, but it'll be called build and run end-to-end tests, is I can get this all set up, and instead of doing a coverage report, I do manage run type of thing. So yeah, it'll just be manage run. It'll start a local server, and then I just do the thing over here and yeah, store the artifacts. So that's how I think it's gonna go. So if we go here, oh, I kind of want to keep this. Sorry, I am gonna post this on Twitter. I really hate that bug. All right, cool. So I'm going to reset the canvas. Yep. Cool. So at the moment, we've got the Circle CI tools. All right, so we've got the Circle CI config. And what actually happens is that will start up hopefully three different branches. So we've got the front end and unit tests, which are running fine. Then we've got back end unit tests. And then what we'll have is we'll have the end-to-end tests, which we'll need. So this one needs Python. This one will need JavaScript. All right, so if we have a look in the code, the first one, it's a Docker image of C image of Python and so forth like that. So the steps, it'll check out, restore cache. There's just a cache. We'll be doing the same thing. It'll run building the virtual environment. We'll do the exact same thing here. I'll save the cache once again. We'll be happy. Then it'll run the running tests. And then what will actually happen is here is where it'll be different. Now, in theory, we could run these tests, save it, and then run another thing. And I'm going to go no, because we want this one to finish up as soon as it's finished. With the build and test the front end, we've got a Docker image, which is different. So it's the node one. We've got the checkout, we've got the update NPN, it updates the NPN. We've got a cache. We do all of that stuff. We save the cache, we run tests, and we're all happy, and so forth like that. Now, one thing which we might need to do, so this will need both Python and JavaScript. From there, we also need to run a local server with known data and compile the JavaScript. All right. This is why I wanted to do it locally, because it's a lot more complicated than just this here. Because yes, sure, all that's the same, and hopefully it can be like, all right, cool, we're grabbing it from this particular, cache, which will be awesome. But yeah, once that is done, there's going to be a couple of runs where it's going to install, it's going to install npm. So what we want to do so this is just a simple Python thing. So we've got that. I don't know if we can use apt. So yeah, that's the thing. So that silly virtualization in the KVM, I need to actually fix that as soon as possible. Because currently that's blocking me testing this and putting it up in there. Now it'll be great when I can do that, because essentially that means I can continue using Docker Desktop, which is a lot easier, and using a bunch of other things too. So yeah. All right. So what we want to do now, I'm going to move some of the stuff on this whiteboard. So E2E testing into server CI. Okay. The next thing we want to do is implement custom user tables. and document the requirements for this to work. Oh, I mucked up the end. Alright, cool. So I'm just on my whiteboard at the moment. Implement, yep, alright, cool. So I did that research, I'm happy with that. And the best thing is, I know we don't use Circle CI at work, but we use something similar, is the knowledge I'm gaining here, from doing all this, transfers into my day job. Which is awesome news. Alright, cool. So what we want to do is implement a custom user tables to document the requirements. So what we want to do is go to github.com, NearBeach. I keep doing that. And in here, we've got a bunch of issues. And we've got this auth model type of thing. It took me a little while to figure out what they were trying to say. So what we want to do is we want to get this branch. So this particular branch, and see if we can merge it in. All right. Okay, I want that branch. So pull requests. New pull request. We actually want this to be on develop. We want this one to be on here. I can't automatically merge. Don't worry, you can still create the things. All right, sweet. Let's minimize everything. Those are the files that we've got changed. And we're going to go through this and we're going to find out what's changed and so forth like that. And then we're going to document this in the documents branch. What people can do to actually access this. So straight off the bat, the forms. Get user model, config. So, oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I actually want to shake this out properly first. I can see this why do I have oh, I see. Yeah, this is going to be one of those things I'm going to have to shake out properly. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of changes here just to make this work. And I don't want to put this into my code without properly testing it. And I need to move this. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to git branch, git pull, git checkout. I'm going to check out this branch. I'm not going to complete this. So, we've got this. All right. Git turn branch into feature. Oh, sorry, just need to stretch again. Git change the original branch. Change the original branch for a feature branch. So I have a feature, new feature that I branch from master. Now I have to keep the same changes as I did with this branch, underlining master, yada yada yada. How can I do this? Can git. All right, cool. So you have two options. If master is an ancestor of master 2, then you could rebase, or else you could create a new branch and cherry pick the change of revisions. All right, not what I wanted, but what I can do, I can close that config, close that, is I can git merge develop into here, and we've got a bunch of conflicts, which is kind of what we expected. So we got 1, 2, 3 conflicts in the forms. So the forms. So let's go to NearBeach forms. Let's scroll all the way up to the top. All right. I think that's fine. That should be fine. So I'm just fixing up these typos and stuff like that. Back out. It's not blackout. That's not a typo. All right. So we've just fixed the forms. Conflict in authentication views. So we need to go to views, authentication views. All right. So import forms. All right, I think that's fine. Redeclaring user. That should be fine. Conflict in dashboard. That's a test though. Dashboard users with no groups. So merge conflicts. All right, that's not what I want. NearBeach, NearBeach tests. Merge conflict in tests units. Okay, let's minimize everything. Open it up. Tests unit. Oof. Cool. All right, our break ends in 1 minute. All right. Cool. All has been done. And then git status. Git add everything. Git commit. Merge completed. Git push. All right. Cool. Now we're running as debug. And we're going to go npm run watch. Isn't that right, Max? Now we did do a test of this not that long ago, but yeah. Hey, click there. Localhost 8000. All right, cool. So straight off the bat, let's log out. Let's actually start with a new database. So let's remove database. Let's go Python 3 manage migrate. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting uncomfortable on this chair. Python 3 manage load data NearBeach fixtures, and then we've got the basic type of stuff. npm run prod. All right, we don't want to do anything too serious. All right, the prod will be fine. Whilst that is running, ooh, that took not too long. All right, so that. Okay, cool. Let's hit refresh. Cool. Let's go in as team leader. Yeah, the first thing you got to do is you actually got to go in as admin. No, you don't, because this is a fixture. Straight off the bat, we've broken something. Please contact you. You do not have any associated groups, but we should have data. So I want to go to sites. I want to go to NearBeach. And I want the database SQLite sort of thing. I want to browse data, and I want object data. Or object assignment. Or user groups, sorry. User groups. There we go. User group ID, change user, permissions, username. All right, Oh, sorry. All right, so I'm minimizing everything. I'm opening everything up. I am going into NearBeach. I'm going into the views and authentication views. And then the first time check login, that shouldn't be happening at all because this isn't the first time login. It's a okay, login. So we want this as a request. So I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to delete this, and then I'm going to go login. All right. So we got team leader. We got the password. All right. We authenticate. Perfect. If the user is not null. All right. Yep. Now double checking. Check first time login. That's going to be a false. Then what we want is this to be greater than 0. And it's a 0. All right. Okay, yes. No, I know why. It's because of the changes I implemented. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting quite a few messages. Okay. So if we actually do this and undo that, what we've actually got is something now working. So if we hit play, this goes back to here. We hit, no, sorry. Wait till it reloads. So we want, let's say, team leader and log in. This will go through its thing. And now the length is 1 because we changed that thing. Okay, so what we've got to do is here is we've got to change this so it's a variable. What I'm actually going to do right now is I need to actually have a small break. Where's that? That's okay. I must run. Okay. Yep. I can't run ads at the moment. I just need some water. I've got water. Who cares? Done. All right. Usually when I get water, I think about this, but we can think about this out now. So we've got an issue. Okay. So the username field. We don't know what it is. All right, this is me looking very confused. All right, we just don't know. In this sort of case, we're filtering by the username. But in other sort of cases, it could be email equals the username. And this is where I don't think that issue is rather plausible. Yeah, so the things that I've done to change it, so we'll actually need to make this some sort of variable. Yeah. Okay, I kind of understand that. Yep. So they're using abstract base user. Okay. So we've got to... we've got to do it so that we can do the same thing. Okay. Authentication, password, check password, password, settings admin, password. Yeah. Where am I getting username from? From there. And it's not guaranteed to have a username. Ah, this is... Okay. Got this to work, so I need to... We just need to go through the documentation and remind myself how things actually work with this and see if we can actually implement it. Okay. So, other authentication source, there may be times you need to hook in another authentication that is another source of usernames and passwords or authentication methods. For example, your company might already have an LDAP set up, source username and password for every employee. All right, cool. It'll be hassle for both network admin and the users themselves if the users had a separate LDAP and the Django-based applications. So, to handle situations like this, the Django authentication system lets you plug in other authentication sources. You can override Django's default database scheme, or you can use the default system in tandem with other systems. Yeah, all right, sweet. Specifying the authentication background. Behind the scenes, Django maintains a list of authentication backgrounds that checks for authentication. When someone calls Django contrib auth authenticate, as described in How to Log In Users, Django tries authenticating across all of its authentication backend. If the first authentication method fails, Django tries the second one, and so on until all backends have been attempted. The list of authentication backends to use specified in the authentication backend settings. This should be Python path, point at the names. All right, cool. All right, writing an authentication backend. I think we've got that. Yeah, I was just yeah, I'm gonna have to probably do a little bit more research on this. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and research this. See what changed and so forth like that. So what we want to do... All right. Is we're going to go in here. The forms, we understand there's going to be a lot of forms changed. All right. We understand a lot of models going to be changed, and that's hopefully not going to be a breaking change to existing data. Authentication views. So yeah, this just goes through here. This is what we added in. Okay, to make it work for us. where we're picking the email over the username. So we will probably need to store what we're checking with a default being username. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. All right, object data. So we remove that and we get the user model. All right, cool. That shouldn't be too bad. The profile views, yep, that should be fine. I do think the profile views will break because if we actually go into my profile, you'll notice that we've got first name, last name. Might be one of those cases where we'll have to figure out something to be like, hey, if it doesn't exist, just have nothing in there. Yeah. All right, going back into here, so profile views, yep, we know that. With this is the internal functions. Instead of user objects, it'll be get user model. All right, cool, yep, that's a self-explanatory change. All right, and that's just been like, all right, cool. And that's if that is set. And then we've just got this. I don't know why that's in there. Dashboard users with no groups. Don't know why that's in there. Piss off. All right. So I'm going to have to do a bunch of testing. I'm going to have to set this up. The problem is I'm going to have to actually test using the two different user models. So if we actually go back to the issue. Okay. Custom user model. Oh, piss off. That's really not going through much. All right. So with the custom user model, I'm going to have to do 3 tests. The first one is no custom change. The second one is custom change with I forgot what the thing is, and the third one's going to be the opposite of that. So it's still custom change, but it's got the other method. I'm going to have to do a full site shakeout to make sure everything works with this. Using those 3, and I'm going to have to actually sit down and figure out how I'm going to get this to work. Because, yeah, I think I've got something on my laptop still. But, yeah, not 100% sure. Anyway, I'm just going to refresh. All right. It's been a really quiet night. I'm just at the end of it, really. I really can't be bothered doing anything else. Let's just raid someone. All right. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight. Yeah, we didn't get really too much done. We got the diagnostic page done. It's just been a very quiet stream tonight. Don't know why. So yeah. Anyway, I am going to go. I'm probably just going to go to sleep. So yeah. Anyway, good night, everyone.
It only takes a start index.